Hi, I'm Madison Hates Bananas, and this is
Silly Syndicate.
And today we're going to talk about our first period experience.
Yes, bloody vaginas.
And if those words freak you out, turn off the video now because it's going to get kind of weird.
Bye-bye, scaredy cats.
Alright, so what was your first period experience?
My first period experience was pretty easy. It was at home, on the weekend. Nothing substantial or monumental to talk about.
Well, mine was at school, in middle school, and it came kind of later in my life. And I didn't know it was coming, so I wore a white skirt that day.
Of course you did.
And on the way home, I noticed this big brown stain down the back of them, and nobody told me. And I went home, and I was like, Mom, I'm going to need a tampon. And she was like, oh, I'll show you how to put it in. And it freaked me out, and I had a pool party to go to the next day, and I was like, I'm just not going to go. So I kept my money, didn't buy a gift, and stayed inside where it was safe. And, well,
speaking of pools, we all have a bloody vagina pool story, and my first tampon experience happened to be because I was at summer camp, and I was going to go in the pool, and of course that day I had my period, and I had never used a tampon. So a friend of mine goes, hey, I have a tampon, here you go. So there I was in the restroom stall, had no idea how to use the thing, so I went swimming without it. I felt sorry for all those people in the pool. You know, and what was another experience that had nothing to do with tampons, but during that trip, it was the 1980s, and it was a last-minute trip, so I had to go to get a swimsuit, and I bought a one-piece swimsuit. It was red. Got it at Kmart. Sorry, Kmart, but it was a cheap-ass swimsuit. When I got in the water, I came out of the water, and instantly it was see-through. I had 70s fur bush. Everybody could see it. Nipples, fur bush, everything. Awful.
My gosh.
Yeah, I know. And, you know, when I was younger, I wasn't comfortable enough to ask for a tampon. I was automatically just given this pack of pads. And pads back in the day wore these big, huge, honking, see in the camera, like really, really long, really, really thick things, and they came from the very, very front top of your pubic bone all the way back to probably the middle of your butt in the back. And back then, wide leg jeans were in style, and I felt like I was riding a horse. There was this huge, huge thing, and in the front, it looked like I had a penis.
Oh my gosh, because nowadays, for me, I mean, they're kind of big. You can buy the super absorbent, which is what I did when I first had it, because I was like, I need the most protection I can get.
Right.
But on those days, you just wear like a skirt or something so you can't really see the shape of it.
Right, but they don't make the pads that are that thick and that long anymore. You can get the thin.
Yeah, they have panty liners now, but
well,
even
and they have
then,
pads. The pads these days for an extra heavy Superflow are pretty thin.
Yeah.
You're not going to walk funny now.
But
I walk funny.
Just figure out how to use a damn tampon.
Exactly. Figure it out.
I've had a friend, like, we put them in wrong for a while. Like, I didn't even stick the whole thing up there, and it felt so uncomfortable. I was walking weird, and I was like, why does anyone wear these? Until I realized what I was doing wrong. My friend, we were out, and we went to the beach, and she went to the bathroom because she's like, oh, I have to go change it. And she comes back out of the bathroom, and she's like, the whole thing it fell out. And I was like, oh, you did what I did. And it was probably so uncomfortable this entire time at the beach, wasn't it?
You left part of the cardboard in there, didn't you?
No, you didn't even leave the cardboard in. You just don't stick the cardboard fully inside, and then it's like half sticking out of your body still. And you were like, isn't this how you're supposed to do it? You're supposed to only have a string. And nobody knew that in my age. I was like, here, I know this is really gross, but let me give you a full description of how you're supposed to do this. And I did. And I told her in full detail where you're supposed to put it and where your fingers go. I'm not going to do that here, but you need to figure that out.
Maybe we'll do that for another time.
Yeah, because honestly, a lot of people don't realize, and it's a lot more comfortable to be like, why do you wear it? It's so uncomfortable. Same with like a thong, or like, why do you wear that? It's better that way.
I know why you wear a thong.
Because it's already going to end up there anyway.
Right, exactly. So it might as well already be up your butt, right?
Yeah, exactly. I started wearing them when I was younger because my mom was like, oh, you know, you might as well just start now. And I did. And a lot of my friends, even nowadays, are like, why do you wear those all the time? I only wear them when I'm, like, going to the gym.
Well, there's nothing worse than having to pick your panties out of your ass.
It's way more
It makes you
embarrassing.
look like you have butt itch or something.
I know, so I'd rather just have it stuck there, and you don't have to worry about panty lines and your jeans. It looks great. So
yeah, much better.
Exactly.
I won't go commando. May as well be so.
Oh no, because then you
gross.
would get stuck on your jeans.
Oh, you get discharge on your jeans. That's disgusting.
You end up I'm wearing black jeans. I don't want my black jeans to turn white. I take them off at the end of the day. Someone's gonna look at my jeans and be like, "What the hell?" What if I'm having a sleepover and I take off my jeans for the day? Like,
and then you've got a big white dried up discharge spot. TMI?
Yeah, a little bit too much TMI, but you know, we told you to turn off the video, so if you made it with us this far, congratulations.
Yeah, you know what?
What?
I think that everybody else should share their first period experience.
Yeah, if you have any opinions on it or any stories for us.
Any comments?
Just let us know.
Let us know.
And yeah. That was our little rant on periods and
bloody vaginas,
tampons, pads, riding horses.
Yeah. But not without the horse. But without the horse.
Without the horse.
Without the horse.
Exactly.
Just get a pad.
Just like riding a horse.
Yeah.
You should advertise that.
Wear a pad. Just like riding a horse. But you don't have to
you like horses, then you like pads.
There we go.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.